Hey guys, it's Vanessa, and today I'm talking about some of my favorite small YouTubers. It is so hard to find people on YouTube. I definitely struggle with finding new creators, and I felt like I would just share some of my favorites with you because I feel like if you like me, then you definitely like these people as well. And although we're so diverse, I think talking about women in the fashion community on YouTube is so important. They just deserve as much love as I can give them. So I definitely wanted to talk about them, and I know some of you guys have definitely requested this and have asked me for recommendations, so here you go. I'm making a whole video about it. I believe I have 6 or 7 YouTubers to go through, so let's just jump into it. The first one is Hot Cheeto Mommy. I have not been watching her stuff for that long. She's a little bit younger than me, but she has like the most fire, like just everything. I definitely understand why she's a Hot Cheeto Mommy because like just everything she does is just on fire, and I don't know, there's something about her that's just so charismatic that you really get into her content. Almost all of the girls that I'm going to be talking about, I found their videos because they do thrift hauls, and I don't know what it is, but like thrift hauls just like suck me in, and I feel like it's a great way to learn about other people's styles but not copy them, because you're just like taking inspiration, because you can't obviously buy the same things that they buy. Sorry about my tangent about thrift hauls, but I love her thrift hauls, if you can't already tell, and she's done some vlogs, and she just is also a filmmaker, so I really enjoy her like short films that she's put on her channel, and she's just really diverse, and I like that. I like that she puts in hauls and she also does different stuff that she thinks is interesting, and I think that's good. Moving on is Cat Creature, and she is also an art major, and I don't remember which college she goes to, but it's an art college, and she's been doing weekly vlogs, and I just really get into it, like those at-home kind of like explaining about your day kind of videos. I don't know what it is, but I'm just like, yes, this is so relatable. I'm personally going through a sculpture class, and I'll talk about that later on if you guys are interested, but she just kind of goes over like what her projects are and different assignments, and I think that's so cool. I love seeing like behind the scenes of like making the projects like really come to life. Plus, she's super hilarious and she loves cats, so you know, like that's a true bond for me right there. Morgan D. I remember watching her videos like, I don't know, maybe like a year or 2 ago, and I really loved her personality, just super vibrant, super just like really upbeat, and I was drawn to that. And then she took a break from YouTube because of like health issues, and she has a whole video on that, but she's come back really strong with like a very different style of video that's very like just modern and interesting, and although they're shorter than her other videos, they're just better content, and I see like how she's progressed, and I think you just have to check out her channel to understand what I'm talking about. But she's definitely like a modern day beauty guru. Like, she keeps it real, she's really interesting, and I just love seeing her style and kind of like seeing how I could incorporate it into my own kind of style, if that makes sense. So yeah, there she goes. That's her channel name. I can't remember her actual name, I'm so sorry, but that's the YouTube channel name. I feel like it's hard when people don't have their name in the video, like in the title, because I'm horrible with names, but anyways, her channel is definitely focused around thrifting, recycling kind of old clothes, and she has a very like Western and hippie kind of vibe to her style, and she does a lot of like lookbooks centered around styling pieces, which I think is super helpful. Like, I definitely get in the rut of like wearing the same kind of outfit all of the time, so it's really nice to see like a person restyle like this outfit in so many different ways, and then you're like, wow, I need to be more creative with my outfit choices. So I think she is a great place to check out different ways that you can spice up your own wardrobe and like keep the budget down, kind of like really get environmental about what you're doing with your clothes. And I don't know, I really like her channel. I think it's different content than what I see now. Like, everything's so trendy and like in your face, like you should be like Kylie Jenner, and she's the complete opposite of that, and I think that's great. So if you're looking for something a little bit more chill, a little bit more like on the hippie indie kind of side, I think this is where you should go, because that's where she goes, so you should go. Beck Eldrup. I finally figured out how to say her name. It took me a while. I talked about her in like the beginning days of my YouTube channel, which is almost about 2 years ago, and she has been consistently on my go-to watch list. I love the content. I love that she is so comfortable in herself and she talks about that actively. I think that's really, really positive and has helped me a lot. As like a voice of reason, I definitely love going to her channel, but she also has an amazing style and she does a lot of outfit videos, and she's really into the minimalist kind of style, which is very appealing to me, but at the same time I don't have that kind of commitment, so I live like vicariously through her. Furry Little Peach. This is another new one for me, and she's also a creative. I really got intrigued by her because of her travel vlogs, but she also does like vlogs at home, or she did, and as you can see, I kind of really like vlogs. Kind of nosy me is really into that. She has her own studio and she goes through like how the process of that works, and like having a studio and being a creative, and her artwork is amazing, and I really enjoy the way that she presents herself and how she's like super open about it. I think that's really cool. Last but not least, I have Anastasia Louise, and I know she has a lot more followers than the other people that I've mentioned, but I do really love her content, so I thought if you haven't heard of her, definitely go check her out. I also follow her on Instagram, and that is just like her feed. Oh, it's just so like, yes, like it just aesthetically so amazing, you know? I don't know. I could just talk about Instagram in a whole other video. She has this quirky kind of vibe, and although I personally could never wear her style, I just find it so freaking interesting. Like Cutie Pie Marcia, I feel like you would also like Anastasia Louise because she's super girly, but at the same time she's super dark, and she loves like creepy baby, like, you know, kind of things that I would never want to even be around. Also focuses on like being really comfortable in your body, and also she is advocating for like mental health and just overall being in a better state of mind, which I think is super helpful for anyone on the internet that's kind of struggling, so I totally support that. I kind of wish that I had some guys in there to like spice it up a little bit, but I really just watched a lot of girl YouTubers and I felt like they're super unique, and if you haven't heard of them, then you should definitely check them out. If you have any different YouTubers that you think I would like, definitely leave them down below. And that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I love you guys so much. Bye!